Hi, Kari or Carrie. Can you hear me? Hello? I'm trying here, guys. I don't know if it's my signal or your signal, but it's kind of moving slow here when it comes to connecting. I have full internet. I am in a structured building connected to paid for internet by I don't know. Sorry. We're positives. We're positives. What's going on? I don't know why. Yeah, obviously you guys cannot see me. I'm very well aware of that. Thank you very much. If you would like to communicate with me, I am asking that you join the box. We are in a voice chat live. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Stephanie. Let's try this again. I'm trying, Stephanie. I don't know if you have good signal or what. I don't know. Hi, Nanans. Gigi will probably come up in 2 seconds, maybe. Who knows? I don't know if it's my signal.
It's how you react to them. Let them look. Not everybody is happy. If you see something, and just let it go,
Yeah,
because that's what they want. They want you to get mad. They want to see you that way. That shows
I
how miserable
know.
they are.
I know.
And then you fall right into it and get in your feelings. That's what they want.
Hi,
I don't.
Patricia. I see you, Patricia.
You can't go on what people say. People, it's the internet. People are going to.
And honestly, this time around, they weren't really even that bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's 80 people watching, and most of you guys are probably very caring of me. Like, you guys care so much about me and stuff.
But
This,
Tristan, listen,
this is
you put
like,
your life, listen, you put your life out here. It's pick and choose. Some people are going to love you. Some people are going to hate you. You got to rock with it, bud. You've
yeah,
been all the way across the country and back on your own. If you're going to let these people in the comment section get to you, TikTok's not for you, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you've been through so much. Ignore these people. You put your life out here. So you're either going to.
Somebody said, basically, one of my haters is trying to convince my supporters that, broccoli, like marijuana,
Mm
they're trying to convince my supporters that
hmm. Mm
they're trying to convince my supporters that that's what led me to this bump in my road, and that's what caused me to check into the hospital. They know nothing about why I'm in the hospital.
hmm. Listen, people
Exactly.
are going to run with what they choose to run with.
Right. It triggered me in such a way that I wanted to exit this program and prove them wrong and just go light up a joint and
But
say,
you know what? Who's that's going to hurt you, not them.
right. And
You know
that's
what I
why
mean? You got to think about yourself, your mental health, not these people on the internet.
I'm reaching out because that's how I
Mm
felt today.
hmm. Good. I'm glad you did, bud. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. And you have so many true supporters. And then you're always going to have people in the comments. They're like, oh my God, it's Tristan and Wally. And you're like, who cares? Let them say whatever they want. That's why they're called trolls. If they don't like
Yeah.
you, keep it moving.
Yeah. I really appreciate you, and yeah, I just wanted to voice chat because I'm here in a program where we cannot use our camera,
Hmm.
just so
Guys,
everybody knows.
yeah, guys, if anyone else wants to come up and say their truth or say how they feel, request a box.
Yeah, I think Non's wanted to come in.
Guys, if there's anyone in here that wants to speak on on his behalf or how you really feel, get in the box. Instead of writing negative in his comments, get in the box and say your truth.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Um,
It wouldn't load for me. We'll try it again.
I think her signal's not good enough for something.
Yeah, well, maybe she could try it again.
Yeah,
But we're
it's
all
okay,
just glad you're
ladies.
okay. And you take the time you need to heal or whatever you need to do. I mean, you've been through a lot in the last couple of months. Sometimes you just need to sit down and take a break.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Guys, he cannot turn his camera on. For any of you in the chat, he is in a facility. He is not allowed to use his camera.
Yeah, this is not a normal live, guys. I want to continue on that subject. There was one hater in my comments who is trying to convince my supporters that marijuana broccoli is the reason why I went to the hospital. And they're trying to make it seem like this. They said, oh, now you guys see that you supporting him is actually harming him. Oh, no, no, no. Let me clarify to all of my supporters here. Marijuana broccoli actually supports me in a good way, in a positive way. It helps me. It helps me remain happy in times of depression. It helps me stay positive. It helps me stay in a good mood and an outgoing, positive way. Okay. There's a lot of reasons why I smoke marijuana, and it helps me. It helps me. So when I say I do spend money on marijuana, and I tell you guys that, it's because it's honestly helping me, and I don't want my supporters to think otherwise because I am being 100% honest when it comes to that. But here's the
Exactly,
thing,
Stephanie.
guys. And while there's 130 wonderful people watching, I'm just gonna flat out tell you
Amen, Joy.
why I am here in the hospital and why I am not doing good. Because both of them. They restricted me from my live access. What you guys don't understand is TikTok is my support system. You guys are my support system. And you guys help me afford to be able to lock my door at night. Like when I stay in a motel room and I lock my door at night, I'm free of any danger. I am free of any bad thoughts. I'm free of any danger. I don't have to worry about my stuff getting stolen. I don't have to worry about getting hurt in my sleep. But what you guys don't understand is the other day when they restricted my accounts, I felt stranded. I felt abandoned. I felt in danger. I convinced myself that I was going to get my stuff stolen or I was going to be hurt in my sleep. So I made a very poor decision and I relapsed on stimulants, crystal meth. I used a very small amount of crystal meth. I did not pay for it. I did not trade any of my valuable items. I did not trade any of my valuable items, and I did not pay for that shit. But I
It's
will tell you
okay,
this.
Tristan. Breathe,
I
breathe.
will
It's
tell you
okay.
this. I will tell you this is I hope you understand because I used that because I did not want to go to sleep. I had convinced myself that if I sleep outside tonight, somebody is going to steal my stuff, or I or I or I am going to get hurt in my sleep. You guys, everybody here. Now there's two people in the box. Let's bring them in. No, not yet. Not until I'm done with Gigi. I'm sorry, but let me explain this. So I nipped it in the ass. I turned myself into a hospital. I did not want to ask for help. I didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't want to ask for help. So I was sitting on a bench in front of a King Supers on 18th and Chestnut, and apparently people know I'm in town because other TikTokers are in my comments saying, "Oh, we've seen you," blah blah blah. I don't fucking care. Why didn't you walk up and say hello? If you seen me in Denver, Colorado, you're wrong for not checking on me. You're wrong for not approaching me. Because I could have really used some guidance. I could have really used some guidance. Okay? But I was sitting there and I waved at the fire department the night after my relapse. The night after I relapsed, I waved down the fire department. I said, "Hey guys, this is what's going on. I need to go to mental health." They brought me to a detox facility. I managed to stay there for 2 days or a day and a half. When I woke up, I realized, yeah, I had my little slip up about 3 or 4 nights ago. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. So I woke up in detox. Detox was not feeding me enough, or were they giving me enough nicotine? And I have a tremendous nicotine habit and a tremendous marijuana habit. So, and marijuana helps me the most. Nicotine, yeah, it helps calm me down when I'm stressed, but it's not the healthiest. Um, so what I did was I left the detox program, and in that same day, I bought a rotisserie chicken. Yes, when I left detox, there was $20 in my Cash App. Nobody had known where I was. Nobody knew anything. But one good person out there must have sent me $20.
That was
And
nice of
be
him.
mindful, like I said, this whole time that I relapsed on a little piece of substance, I did not spend any of the money. I did not trade any of my valuable items. I still have all of my items, including Wally, the wagon, Henry the chicken. I still have my expensive clone. I still have my tablet, my phone, and everything. In the past, such as 250 days ago, when I had relapsed, I have lost items. I have spent money in the past. I have been there. But this time I have done better than before. I nipped it in the ass. I went to detox food and nicotine and staff support, emotional support. They were lacking. They were lacking all of those things. So I decided to leave. In the same day that I left detox, I went to King Supers. I bought a rotisserie chicken and a Powerade. Or no, it was like a fucking orange Gatorade. Orange Gatorade and a rotisserie chicken. And then while I sat down, and the first people I called was Chuck and Crystal. I called Chuck from the Pillow Patch, and I called Crystal, and I told them what had happened. And they love me, and they are still in full support of me. And yes, I still have a home to go to. What I told them on the phone is, and you guys have to understand, this is helping me. Getting this off my chest to everybody here listening, this is helping me. This is helping me feel better in the moment. Okay? So, what I told to Crystal and Chuck was, hey, there was $20 in my Cash App. I spent the money on a rotisserie. I spent the money on a rotisserie chicken, a Gatorade, and I'm getting $10 cash back so I can go to the marijuana dispensary. And I went to the marijuana dispensary. What do you mean? Can you say hello? This is going to piss me off. Hey,
Tristan, we can
I
hear
don't know
you.
why everybody's saying there's no sound.
Yeah, there is. We can hear you. If they
I
can't
know.
hear you, listen, if you can't hear him, go out and come back in. But we can hear you. Don't
Okay.
listen, don't feed into your comments.
Yeah, the comments are just trying to fucking.
Yeah, don't feed into them. Keep talking. Don't
So,
feed into your comments. I'm watching your
okay.
comments.
Let me recap. Now, can everybody flipping damn hear me? I apologize. We're gonna
If you
take.
can't hear him, go out and come back in.
So, yes, as everybody knows, here we go again. Because I thought that I was going to get hurt in my sleep or stolen from in my sleep, I thought all my belongings were going to fucking. At the time, TikTok had just restricted my accounts. TikTok is my support system. TikTok helps me lock my door at night so I can feel safe, such as helping me pay for a motel room. All of this. Because I felt abandoned and stranded, I made a very poor decision and I accidentally relapsed on stimulants such as crystal meth. I used a small amount of it. Okay. Okay. The next morning I waved down the fire department. I said, "Hey man, I need mental health." So instead of sending me to mental health, they sent me to detox. I woke up a day and a half. I woke up a day and a half later. I realized that they were not feeding me enough. They were not providing emotional support. Um, all of those things. So what did I do? I left detox. And when I left detox, I noticed that there was $20 in my Cash App. So what did I do? I went to King Supers. I bought a rotisserie chicken. Sorry, Gigi.
Yeah,
Okay,
only I'm yeah, because I'm watching this, so I'm gonna mute myself. But they
okay, I
can hear
love
you,
you.
and if you can't hear them, go in and go out, guys.
I love you
Only
guys.
I'm muting myself.
Okay, so what did I do? I bought a rotisserie chicken and an orange Gatorade. First thing I did was call Chuck and Crystal. I called the Pillow Patch. I told them everything. I told them everything that had happened. And I said, I'm going to the marijuana dispensary with my last $10. At the time, I went to the dispensary, blah, blah, blah. Then I called my payee, who is my ex boyfriend at the time, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't even matter. See, I'm frustrated now because I had to backtrack because half of you guys said you couldn't hear me. So I'm pretty sure that was just a big plot to make me repeat myself anyway. So more harassment can come my way. And guess what? I don't even care. So what I'm saying is, me and my ex-boyfriend, my payee, he knew that I had relapsed. I was 100% honest to him about everything. We had a plan. And the plan was for him to buy me a bus ticket back to the Pillow Patch and for him to take me out to lunch for my birthday because it is my birthday soon. I turn 25 on September 14th. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. He told me, he said, you better not tell anybody that I'm helping you, even though it's my fucking money from my Social Security. And he said, I'm serious. Like, you better not tell nobody, nobody. So, I So I raised my voice on the phone and I said, well, I don't like hiding things from people. Why do I have to hide things from people? And he automatically assumed that I cursed him out. He texted my payee. He hyped me up. He said he had bought me a bus ticket. All of these things. And the next morning, so I sleep outside that night. I managed to sleep outside that night. Sleeping, or they tried to steal my stuff. So I defended myself very quickly, scared them off a little bit, and I called the police. I said, hey, there's somebody here trying to harass me while I'm sleeping. Which was my whole paranoia anyway. So my paranoia, after being sober for 2 days, the whole reason for my relapse actually came to life. And I was dealing with it sober and I was dealing with it. So I called the police. Yeah, well, for everybody who's cutting in and out, obviously you need to exit the live and come back because I have full connection.
Tristan out. He's in a facility. Where he is, he might not get good reception. If you can't hear him, he'll be back. He's not going anywhere. If you can't hear him, he'll be back. He's not going anywhere. Go ahead, Tristan.
Okay, okay. So that night, I called the police. I told them somebody's trying to harass me while I'm sleeping. They take me to the St. Joseph's Hospital. I thought at the moment, I thought that I had a bus ticket to go home to the Pillow Patch the next day. So I kept my cool. I told them I was fine. I reassured them that I was fine. And then the next day when they let me out, I called my ex, I called my payee, and he says, oh, I canceled the bus ticket because you cursed me out last night. Even though I did not curse him out, I raised my voice and said, why should I have to hide things from people? I don't like hiding things from people. Blah, 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 because he wanted to lie and beat around the bush and be incognito about all this shit. The moment he told me that he canceled my bus ticket, I walked right into the ER. I walked right into the ER and said, I would like to unalive myself. I said, I want to unalive myself by blah, blah, blah. Like the wheels on the bus go round and round, but I want to jump in front of it type shit. Okay? So that's what I fucking told them. They almost didn't even want to help me. They still didn't want to help me. But I'm here. I am 3 days sober. I am in a voluntary program right now. I voluntarily put myself here. I am here voluntarily. I could leave at any time I want to. But the main reason why I wanted to talk to you guys tonight is because I have haters in my comments, and they are trying to convince my supporters that broccoli, marijuana, is the reason why I'm here. No, crystal meth is the reason why I'm having a hard time. Crystal meth is why. I was honest to you guys about this. And before everybody says anything, just so you know, I did not have to tell you guys anything. I am not required to tell you guys anything. I don't have to post videos. I don't have to open up on the internet. I don't have to tell you guys anything. But what I'm honest about is the fact that this time around, it has been 200 days since I've had an incident like this. It has been 200 days since I've had an episode like this. And I just want to let you guys know that I did not spend any money. I did not spend any money on the substance, and I did not trade any of my valuable items for the substance. And if I want to smoke marijuana, I am always going to smoke marijuana because marijuana did not cause this problem. If anything, marijuana has carried me through my hard times and has helped me. Marijuana has helped me. I obviously know I need to go back to the pillow patch. I am done talking for now. I am going to finish eating my dinner. Good night. You need to go watch somebody else because you are harming me by trying to convince my supporters that broccoli is bad for me. That's pretty fucked up.
Tristan, you have a good night. Keep your head up. And don't let these comments get to you. You keep doing you. You keep being honest. And you keep getting the help that you need. And people that are going to be here for you are going to be here for you. And the other ones, just let them go.
Yeah, thank you. I love you guys
All
and
right,
have
we
a good
love you
night.
too.
Bye bye. Thank you, Double D. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, K. Bye bye. Thank you, Double D. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, KK. Thank you, everybody who's in here. Good night. I'll probably do one more of these so we can just talk tonight. And please, if I'm in here talking, feel free to join the box. I'm trying to talk to you guys. With you guys. I love you. Have a good night. And thank you, Lady Diane. Please pray for me because I'm tempted to leave the program just to prove people wrong. Because people think that broccoli has fucking harmed me. No, and it makes me so mad that they would try to say that. It makes me so mad that it just makes me want to leave and go spark a joint just to prove them wrong. Because I will go and spark a joint and hitchhike my happy ass all the way back to the pillow patch. I fucking will. I will. And I fucking would. But I'm staying put at least for one more day. Thank you, Roofer. I love you, bro. I gotta go. Because I'm very capable of leaving this program,